Hey guys, October the 6th here in central Illinois, start of a new week. Well, after spending most of the day up at Union, Illinois and enjoying the Shay and the trolley car and the electrics, I thought I'd come back home and do a little running of it myself since I haven't ran anything working on this beer car all the time. So I got things kind of set up. The Ives over there is not exactly a Shay, but it will be close enough for my government work. And we do have a trolley car. I got a hill climber that I converted a number of years ago from picked it up at York, in fact. And originally I was going to keep it just like it was paint-wise and then just add electric motors to it. But it became more of a process where there was a lot of cutting and it messed up the paint. The paint was for a toy that was 100 and some years old, the paint was pretty decent on it. And I would like to have kept it with that particular look. But after I got done doing the cutting and the soldering, not so much. Then the other thing we got here is the double electrics, an interurban that I made, and it was made out of an Ives. I think it's a 140 or 184 car. And I've got another car on it. I wanted to make a trailer car, and I still may. I think it looks better running as a set. So that's kind of what we're going to do here. We're going to do a little bit of Union, Illinois running without the smell and the sound of the steam and various other things. So just a couple loops around the track. We're working on the other beer car here. I've got the roof fitted to it. And I've also found a real nice, ordered quite a few of them, in fact, Yuengling. They're out of Ohio. Yuengling beer. They're 1829, I think it says. They are the oldest brewer in the United States. But I found some really nice beer labels that are Yuengling Bock with the goat's head on it, and they're a yellow color, kind of a, I would almost say lemon yellow, and they're copyrighted 1938. So they're a nice set of early labels that I'm planning on trying to put on this car. What I'm going to do, I think, on this car, I'll do some test spray painting to see how the colors look. But I think I'm going to take this particular car and make the body black and the red trim. And I think that yellow label will sit quite nicely on there. It'll pop out, and on the other side, it will be, I plan on rubber stamping it just Yuengling, and then below it since 1829. So we'll see how that works out. I got to get the rubber stamps made. I've learned a couple things on the rubber stamp site that I didn't realize. I can take those pictures and I can do what they call an inverse. So you got a positive, you got a negative, and that will show you what areas will stamp. And sometimes with the inverse, all you do is just the writing, the letters, the numbers, and all that, which cuts back on a lot of ink and also makes it a whole lot easier to rubber stamp. So we're in the process of making some of that stuff, experimenting with it. Like I told you before, none of this hobby is cheap. You try something else. $5 here, $10 there. It all adds up at the end of the day. So, but it's all about the fun, and I really enjoy doing this stuff. So here we go. We're even running the beer car in the Ives set over there, and that's Ives, and it's Bing, and it's Lionel. So everybody, it's a homogeneous. Yeah, it's homogeneous like milk. Everything works great. Here we go. Not too fast. And we got the layout picked up, vacuumed it down. Looks a lot nicer than it did. I just need to sort out all my nuts and bolts and put them back where they belong. Yeah, for most of this stuff being right at 100 plus years old, it runs pretty good. Unfortunately, I will not suffer the same fate. I really enjoy that Kingsbury trolley. It's big, it looks a lot like a Volt amp, and it's a good running little outfit. It's got one of those McCoy die-cast electric motors that hasn't spread up, blown up and turned to dust. It is rock solid, and it really does a nice job. I wish somebody would take and make those McCoy motors again so that you could put them underneath this stuff and run it. It's a good piece of equipment if the die cast isn't turning to powder. Well, that's pretty much it for today, I think. Get everybody up here where they belong. All right, good way to start off the week. It's comfortable here where I'm at. Weather's not bad. I was up early this morning, walked 3 miles, always looking over my shoulder for the neighbor's dog. I got in a tangle about 2 years ago with 3 pit bulls. That was not a good situation. All right, you guys have a good weekend. Those of you who have to work, continue to do so. Next week is Social Security. I need every penny that I can squeeze out of you. You guys have a good one. We'll talk with you later, and maybe the next time I'll show you the new the placard I'm going to have on this other beer car we're going to do. Talk with you later. Toodaloo.